You would have heard about Halloween, which is a world-renowned festival, but you also know there is something that is from the land of Tamil Nadu, which is thousands and thousands of years old, which is called as Mayana Kollai, which actually translated into the raid of a graveyard, and that's what you're seeing over here. This is a graveyard in Chennai called as Krishnamapete, and this is really several thousand years old, where the it's being said that certain people attain a kind of arul, that is like an entity enters them, and based on which the people over here who've been following this for years, they will go ahead, they'll do all their penance, and post which they'll come over here, they actually give predictions of the future, bless them, and to actually like to calm their self down and to ask the entity to move, they practice something called as Mayana Kollai, in which these roosters are also a part where they will actually eat the rooster. They will actually tear the rooster's head using their mouth, and then they will drink the blood. So it's a little bit gory, but it's a practice that has been here for thousands of years. And what happens is that what you see over there, that is actually kind of like a structure that is made in the form of a human body. They will go ahead and they will raid it. By the way they raid it means they will go ahead, stand on top of it, and they will break it open, and inside you will see animal parts that will be kept, and they will try to gorge on it in a predictive manner. And this is called as Mayana Kollai, a kind of a practice that has been in Tamil Nadu and very ancient practice for centuries, and we are going to observe it for the first time. And this is what you call by Mayana Kollai over there. You see that is happening on that spot. Somebody here has attained Arul, and over there, that's what they are doing. It's called raiding of the graveyard. The person who has attained Arul, an entity inside, is actually trying to raid a grave at this spot. So this is built using mud, and certain things are placed inside it. And now, as you see, they are trying to raid it. And by that, what is happening is that it's a centuries, years, thousands of years old practice where pujaris and others try to hold a person. And here you see they're being pushed and things are being broken as well. And this is a very, very old practice that you see over here. Important aspect that happens during Mayana Kollai is women at this spot. They also attain the spirit of the god, and they start a divine trance dance, and that's what you see over here. For this whole place during Shivratri, this occurs, and this is being celebrated in a very such manner. Everybody will assist. These are normal people who start having this trance when they see the goddess and everything happening. As we speak, another like statue of a goddess is being brought over here in a chariot, and things will be thrown at it. It is a way, you see how she is being adorned. In a way, it looks like she has to be brought over here, and she's being fed all this to appease her. The people believe that once it is done, the goddess will actually calm herself down. The spirits, the entities will leave the bodies, and then it will be a kind of way. You see that the spirit, the goddess, is being brought towards that grave and then being taken back. So all these are thousands of year old practice that is being done over here. As we speak, there you see another senior woman over here who is actually having a trance, and she's has gone into a different mode, and that's what is happening at Mayana Kollai. And this is the essence of Mayana Kollai that you see over here. These are people who are dressed as Kali, and they are showing their anchor, and they are like completely in a trance position where they have an entity over there, and that's what you see over here. That is Mayana Kollai, the graveyard raid that you see. And these are considered as gods in human form who have come at the spot. And you see, they have been taken in that transform surrounding this particular mud-made body. And here you see over there what they're doing. They're like adorned in peacock feathers. They have a spear in their hand, a trishul, and they're walking, and they're being assisted. And these are considered as divine entities right now, because look at the way they're also dressed with lemons, with bangles and such. It's a 1,000-year-old practice, and this is called as Mayana Kollai. And what you see over here, in between this, now it is a kind of a moment where they will actually go ahead and raid this actual grave called as Mayanam, and that's what you see over here. Even now, they believe that you see over here, even now they believe that they are in that transposition. For them, it is a goddess which is inside the body of the human being, and that is why it's being treated in such manner with utmost respect. And this is a practice that has been going for thousands of years, and there you see them on camera how it is being done. The person with an entity inside, it is a kind of a transposition, and you see the person is actually going over and climbing over the Mayanam and this grave, and there you see what is happening. with spear in her hand and everything. She's actually moving inside as the crowd cheers up for her, and slowly, like she will actually, you see the spear that's been placed, and they are like saying, they are chanting Om Kali as well. And here you see, that's the thing, the Mayanam, the god, the human with the actual entity over there that you see it's happening, and she's going to now raid this particular grave, and that's when everybody start yelling, and you see she's dancing over the makeshift grave which has been made of sand, and this is where everybody dance along with her, and like they actually are believing. Now what is happening is the actual practice. They're yelling Om Shakti. This is all a part of a 1,000-year-old practice called as Mayana Kollai, and there you have it. Now she is actually using a trishul, and she actually pierces it. With that, she attains she will go ahead, and with a powerful trance, she's doing it once again, and there you have it. She's actually spewing mud and everything at the spot, and now they will go ahead and start digging this particular graveyard, and everybody climb on top of it. And now, as we said, they will actually open it up, and there will be either animal parts or something that will be inside, which will be spewed. This is a thousands of years old practice, and what they're doing right now, as you see behind, now everybody is trying to take a piece of it, because over there that is considered as divine, and the person with the goddess inside, he's been taken away, and as we speak, everybody is raiding, and what they actually want is a piece of this particular mound's mud, and that's considered as divine, and that's what you see over here, and this is called as Mayana Kollai. Okay, everything here is considered to be very much divine, and people, after it is over, they'll go ahead and grab it, and that is how Mayana Kollai is celebrated in Tamil Nadu. Divyan, Pramod Madhav, for it.